Hello everyone! Welcome back to the Sakuracraft server. This is cnuz and we are ready for the next episode. We are in our AFK spot right now on top of our witch farm, and I did a few things, as you can see now. I put up a roof on it, and it's not the most intricate design, but I think it's still quite nice. And the best thing about it is it only uses bottom slabs, because we can't use full blocks on top of it. If we used full blocks, then it would reduce the spawn rates for the witches. Next thing is that we put oak buttons on here. This will also stop mobs spawning on top of the wood when we're AFK and it's night, and you can't really see them if on the oak wood. You can see them a little bit, but I think that's still fine. Then there are a few more things I need to show you before we get started. I used this to get us a few shrooms to farm some warped wood, and this is something else. This is a cobblestone farm generator. It uses TNT to explode the cobblestone. This is a design by Ilmango, and I will link his video down below. I copied it from him. And we will actually do something with this later on. We need cobblestone because I'm trying so hard to restock the redstone shop again and again. And observers, dispensers, droppers, they take so much cobblestone. I never thought I would need one, but I'm so glad I have this farm now. Okay, now we can move inside the tree trunk. And as you can see, I have done some mining and some digging. This is already a start for our floor design. And we will finish this up today. Actually, let us have a look at our list for today. The first thing is to build a storage room. This will not be some big storage system with like a sorting system attached to it, but it will suit us well, I think, for now. And it will include making this stone cube into something a lot nicer. Then we will head out to Zlub, because he has an ice boat racetrack. And I won't be good enough to set a new record on it, but I will try my best. So we will check that out, and I partnered up with him to build an Elytra Course. And we thought to build 3 stages, but I will show you then. And I think we will work on the hard stage, maybe. Let's see. Then we also want to build a Shulker box loader for the cobblestone farm. I've never built one before myself, so I tried to design it myself and try to understand the mechanics behind it. So we will go through that together, and then I will try to go to the Jade Arcade and grab another mystery box. I actually have 18 Jade coins. I found some in the shopping district, so if it's stocked, we should be fine. Okay, let's start with the storage room. Let's start with this cube. Actually, I have some resources here already. This is the prismarine. This is the warped stem. We will use this for this cube because we need to actually use stairs here. It's the same reason why we're using slabs on top. It helps with the spawn rate for the witches. And so we will use some stairs and turn this into a nice design. So I just found something out that I didn't know before, that you can use the stone cutter with the prismarine, which is really nice, especially with the dark prismarine, because we don't want to waste any of it. Black dye is still hard to get right now. And then I think I will show you with the first level what I will do. This we can remove without any problem, I think, because the water only starts 1 block after that. And what we will do is we use the stairs and we have a pattern where it goes up and down. And then I don't have them ready with me right now. Then on the next one, we will use the warped wood, the cyan colored wood. Goodbye. And then we will use the prismarine. I will show you when we have like a few rows done, and show you how it will look. So here is a first preview of what the design will look like. It's not gonna be anything fancy, but it's the best that I could come up with. Again, on the roof we were limited to only using bottom slabs. Here we are limited to only using stairs, and I thought this would look quite nice. So let's finish all the 4 sides and then we can decide again if we still like it or not. But I think for now I will not change it. Yes, I think I'm happy with it. We'll see when it's all done. They want to give me a hug, I think. Okay, this took a little bit longer than I thought. I needed to get some snowballs because sometimes the zoglins got stuck and I needed to push them back so that I could place the stairs. But this is what we have going so far. You can see it a little bit better now what I'm going for. I think it's decent. It's, as I said, nothing amazing. And on the top, I used half slabs because on the top, again, we can only use half slabs. And I continued with the same pattern. So I think that's quite nice. And also the bottom here. Yeah, now I will do the floor design here. And I thought for the floor design, we could mix brown concrete powder and brown wool, just like somewhat random, maybe a little bit more of the concrete powder than the wool. And then we have something like this. And I think that looks decent. I think that's quite nice. It looks kind of dirt-y, as in E as in somewhat like dirt. Like we are inside a tree after all. So it looks a little bit like soil. Soil is the word that I was looking for. But it looks a little bit nicer. It has a nicer texture than just the dirt block. So the floor is done. And I actually really like it. I needed to hide some lighting underneath here because otherwise this would be too low so that mobs could spawn. And the walls are also more or less done, but you can see there's still a lot of logs where you can see the underside. I didn't have the foresight to fix this before. So I started exchanging them for the variant with all 6 sides, but that is also a lot of work. And to be honest, right now, I think I need something else. I need to distract myself from this. I will get to this later again. But for now, I think we should head out to Zlub's racetrack. We have arrived at Zlub's base, and you can see someone pranked him. I think in the beginning he made the mistake himself. He spelled it wrong. And then he fixed it, but then someone else redid the mistake, and we lovingly call him zlub sometimes. Anyhow, let's go through this portal and let's go to the racetrack. Here we are at the racetrack. We have the boats here. We had to pay a few diamonds to have a lifetime access to this. And here you can actually see the fastest official laps. And I think not too many people have done official laps, as in recorded them and sent them to Zlub so that he can confirm them. Maybe we will do this. And here's also a section for fastest consecutive 3 laps. But yeah, we will try our best. I don't think, like, there's no way we can beat this. But I've been practicing a little bit, so it should be in the 40s. It should be in the 40s. So what I do like to do is change the control settings to use the arrow keys. And I like to go to F5 mode. Okay. I think we are ready. We are ready to go, and let's start. I really need to focus to manage to do this. It's so slippery, as you can tell. And the trick is, like, to not get stuck like this. And when you make turns and you're too slow, or like you make the turns too intense, you almost make a 360 and you slow really much down. So it's not that easy. Let's see how we can do. I think that's not the best lap I've done so far, but right now the turns are going somewhat well. Yeah, you can see here I weaved way too much, and like the turning, it goes way too hard. No. Yeah, that was really bad. Let's do a second one, and here we go. Okay, I will not speak so much this time to focus on getting a better... okay, I think we will try to get one good attempt. The ending wasn't very nice, but I think we will take this lap. We will take this lap. I will not be able to do a better lap right now. Let's see how long this was. You will probably know by now, but I will have to look at the recording. Maybe it was some, I don't know, some 46. Not quite sure. Again, the record is for a single lap from Zlub himself, 41.68. Yeah, no way I beat that, but maybe we get in between. Let's see. Okay, anyhow, after this we will head out. I showcased this because I'm actually working together with zlub now on the Elytra Course. So let's head over there. I thought I will show you where the Elytra Course will be. We are right now on top of the tree stump of the witch farm. This is our portal and we head this way just a few 100 blocks. And then we have a mountain biome that I think works really well. Here we go. You can see already, Zlub already has started. And I chose this mountain biome because look at this. We have some beautiful cliffs and hangs and like this spike, this stone spike, these kind of things. I think that's really fun. I think we can do something really nice here. So we were thinking that we don't want to have courses where you just spam the rocket and you try to go as fast as possible by spamming the rockets, but we want technique to be important as well. So we thought kind of designing it so that you can finish the course with like a certain amount of rockets. Before I start placing my hoops, I thought I'll show you a little bit what I was thinking. So you can already see these shroom lights. That was my first ideas, and I have a few more ideas for the next hoops. So we go straight down here, span our wings, go down into this cliff, go up here, and I think we need to use a rocket here, and we need to go through here. Whoa, that was close. And now there's a hole in this. This could be amazing, and we could go up here again and cross the path from before. And now we go around the stone pike, and that's as far as I got. And then I was thinking maybe it's okay to have a short one, but maybe we can also go further this direction, because if we go this direction, we see there are more hills, and then we can use the terrain more. I really enjoy it if we use the terrain. And also if we hoop around here, this area, we can also loop around, we can also use this and kind of try to use this hole. But we would have to widen this a little bit more, otherwise this would be too hard. Yeah, okay. Let me get started on building the hoops, and I will fill you in once I have some hoops going. I had to finish the course as I was doing it. It was just so much fun, and I wanted it to be all done when I record next. So here we are, and we did most of it like I just showed in the clip before. So we're going down here, we're going on top to that yellow one, behind into that orange one, and then into this orange one. And then there's this short tunnel. You swoop up through this red one and across the track. You can't do it with two people on the same time. You go around this one, and then we have it down here. You go to the yellow one, and then we take the second one that I showed, the second route. We don't go over there, but we go into this cliff, into this cave, into this little hole. And then you can see I had to widen it. I had to widen it here. And this is the point, I think, where you use the third and final rocket in the track. And it's actually quite difficult because quite easily you just overshoot this one. So you have to actually slow down to get it. And then you go down here, and then we're at the finish line. So now I will include a clip of me doing it perfectly, and there will be no commentary because I had to focus quite a bit. We are back just one more time. I have actually been providing the fireworks because I have the witch farm that provides gunpowder and Zlub doesn't. So let me grab this again because I need it. but also here's a little gift for you, Zlub. Keep them, use them to perfect your course, and then keep the rest. I hope you will have a rest. Okay, now actually, let's go and work on the Shulker box station. Shulker box loader, that's what it is. I thought we'd hop into Creative World really quickly. As I said earlier, I've never built a Shulker box loader, so I wanted to try to explore it a little bit on my own. And then in the end, I still used a tutorial because I think it's a lot more compact, a lot smaller. Yeah, but anyhow, the first thing that we want to do is we want to destroy a Shulker box. And that's quite easy. We just have a piston that pushes the Shulker box, and that's how you destroy the box. And then we have like hoppers to collect them, to put them out. The second thing we need to do is to read out if the Shulker box is full. And to do that, we use a comparator. And if the Shulker box is completely full, it outputs the maximum strength. And if it isn't completely full, it doesn't output the maximum strength. So we have a line right now, it's 14 redstone dust. And if I put down the 15, then this one glows. This is the full Shulker box. And this one, where it's one stack missing, it doesn't glow. And actually, we can have a look right now. If I put... Let me do this. If I put the whole stack in, it turns on. And if only one single block is missing, the redstone lamp is not turned on. So what we could do is lay a redstone line 15 blocks long and then bring it to the piston. So now we have this Shulker box. It's missing exactly one block. And if I put it in, it gets broken. This is the basic principle that we want to use. But now we don't want to have such a big and long line. What do we do about this? We use the actual function of the comparator, which is to compare two different signal strengths. And then we can make it a lot shorter. So the first thing that came to my mind was to just use the power of a redstone torch, which has a signal strength of 15. Right now in this box, there's one cobblestone missing. And as soon as it gets put in there, the comparator sees that both signal strengths are the same and it turns on. And you guys, sorry, I didn't mean to punch you. No. Okay, so now we can actually use that with a piston. If we destroy this, actually, let's go around like this, put a piston here, and it gets broken, and it's a lot shorter already. The other thing that we can do is actually, to make this shorter, just use a redstone block. And we put a full Shulker box down again, and it gets broken immediately. This is a full Shulker box. We put it down, it gets broken immediately. If we have a Shulker box that is missing one, it doesn't get broken. We put a stack in, it gets broken. Perfect. This is the basic principle. And now there are like these ways of making this more efficient, making this a lot smaller, then to make sure that the box actually lands on the hoppers and not on the side. And for all these kind of things, I actually just use a tutorial, and I will link that down below. And now we're just building the Shulker box loader. This is what it looks like right now. You can see we have two hoppers facing into this chest because we produced too many cobblestone for just one hopper. And again, I decided to go with one design of Ilmango. He has a tileable design, so you can put two next to each other. And so we can we can use all of the items we get and properly put them in Shulker boxes. Let me build this. I will link his video down below again. And yeah, then hopefully we can turn this on and have shulkers upon shulkers of cobblestone. I think it should be working now. The only thing I'm not sure about is if this will work out or not with the glass here. I need the glass to stop the water from flowing away, but we will see if that works. So I just replicated everything from the tutorial. I put shulker boxes in here, and I will load this with two shulker boxes as well. One of them already has quite a lot of cobble in them, so the first one should get broken quite soon. I think I made a mistake. So the first one got just broken, and it put an observer there. Back to the drawing board. I think I found out that this is not working anymore since 1.16. They made a few small changes to redstone, and I'm too not smart enough to explain those changes. So I'm looking at a different design now, and maybe next time I will show you the design. It will be done, it will be built, and it will be working, so we can come to an end in this episode. In German, we have the saying that need makes you inventive. And I honestly didn't think it would come to this, but I designed my own shulker box loader. I looked up another design and I had this problem where shulker boxes would very rarely, but sometimes fly out on the side. And I just can't waste the shulker boxes right now. I don't have that many of them yet. And then I also have this special case where we get more cobblestone than can be transported through one hopper line. So it gets split into two hopper lines. And I could use this tileable design that I wanted to do first, where we just have two of the shulker box loaders. But I thought I can just try to create one where two hoppers feed into one shulker box. And this is what I came up with, and I think it works perfectly fine. So far, I haven't seen a problem with it. This is a shulker box. It's only missing 2 stacks. And right now we have a lot of cobblestone in this hopper, not so much in this hopper. The problem is this first one gets filled up first. So the farm has to run for quite a bit until the second line also gets used. But once it's full, once it gets stuck, it goes to the second line. So if we put this in now, this shulker box, it's getting loaded. You can see here. There's nothing new coming from top because the farm is not running right now. And I'll cut to when the shulker box is full. So it will be full when this stack is also empty. Okay, we should be almost there. We can have a look. So once this is full, this should get destroyed. There we go. It should be in here, completely filled up. And the new shulker box is in there. And I have only one more in here. And it gets filled up now. And now we can use the farm and have it running. If you are by any chance interested in how I built this in detail, a block by block tutorial, maybe I can do that. Let me know. Yeah, it's been surprising. I've not been a redstone genius so far. And I've only been able to build this because I saw multiple other tutorials. But yeah, it was quite fun to adapt this to my needs. So here we go. I will try to make this look a little bit nicer, not just have this ugly hole. But this is something for the future. For now, for the present, I think we are done. Let's have a look what else we wanted to do. So I did want to finish the storage room, but this took so much time. I think I will do that in between episodes or maybe the next episode. I will have something here, don't worry. Yeah, and then we wanted to grab another mystery box. We can check that out, but I think that they are not stocked currently. There were no mystery boxes left. However, I decide to stand upon the dragon of the shopping district. And look at how amazing my pants fit with the dragon. Anyhow, let's keep this short and simple. I love all the different aspects of the game. And maybe if you want to, you can give me some feedback. Do you love the redstone? Do you love the building? I myself had so much fun with the Elytra Course this time. Please let me know. I would really appreciate that. Anyhow, this is cnuz. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next episode.